Hello there guys, and welcome to the X15 service from Sutton Coldfield to Birmingham, and this is operated by National Express West Midlands, previously Diamond Bus as the 108, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. So we are now coming out of Sutton Coldfield, known as the Royal Town of Sutton Coldfield, and we are heading towards Birmingham. Now this route takes a longer route to Birmingham compared to the other routes, well, which are the main routes, like the 110s and the X3s, X4s and X5s. So we're taking a detour that goes all around these little tight estate areas, because you may think National Express are usually not ideal for certain routes, but however, NX was the tender that took on the route. Now, if you remembered, the X15 was introduced during a really different time, and that was during the coronavirus lockdown, the first English national lockdown. So we're now heading down the Walmley road. And it had been a different time that NX took on the X15, and not many people were using it due to the fact we were in a lockdown, the first national lockdown, a lockdown we never knew about, when we all had to stay at home to protect our National Health Service, the NHS, and also saving lives. And then the lockdown eased in May, June time. But however, it started to get horrible again. It started to get bad again. And we had to lock down for like a month until December. And then, once again, in January last year, 2021, we went into yet another national lockdown. But however, we are hoping that lockdown will be the last one. So let's hope, fingers crossed. So then, we're now over part of Walmley, in part with the Royal Town of Sutton Coldfield in the North Birmingham region. So we're heading down towards the centre of Birmingham on the X15. Now, the X15 is operated by the Perry Bar Depot for National Express. It was originally operated by Diamond Bus and, of course, Central Buses, and even Central Connect. Central Buses, however, did ran it from the Perry Bar Depot, while Diamond did it from like Tividale and also from the Tamworth Depot. So we're now in part of Walmley. Oh. This is only virtual, guys, don't worry. Sorry, just got lost there, but this is not going to happen in the flesh. But even though we won't be able to do it due to timekeeping and time management, so I do apologise, but I could potentially give it a go. Maybe one day, probably when the weather warms up, there could be a chance I could do it. So we're now on the Birmingham Road. So this is a bit like Northfield, this area, this lovely town. So just going past the McDonald's. So we're nearly at Birmingham. So we're coming to Erdington Six Ways Island nearly. So we're on our way towards Erdington now. And then we'll go into Birmingham where the journey will end. And once again, guys, I just hope that you're all well, looking after yourselves during these stressful times we've been through. But the stressful times are soon over. But let's all live with COVID now all together. Let's all learn to live with this. Here we are in Erdington. So anyway, we're now in Gravelly Hill now on the X15. So we're now on our way from Erdington heading down towards Birmingham. So we're now going to be heading onto the Aston Expressway, which is right up ahead. So we're now on our way to the Aston Expressway, which is in part with the M6. So here we go. On to the Aston Expressway now we go. So this will take us into Birmingham over the underneath the Spaghetti Junction. So this is the Spaghetti Junction. So we will be arriving soon into Birmingham city centre where the service will terminate. So the journey now is a 18-minute trip between Erdington and Birmingham. And once again, guys, I just hope you're all well and looking after yourselves. And don't worry, we are soon out of this mess and we will come through it together as a team. So let's all learn to live with COVID. Let's all get on with our lives again and let's start getting back to some kind of normality, because we need a bit of normality back now, because we can't be in lockdown life forever or under tighter rules forever now, because we need to learn to live with COVID like what we do with flu. It has to be a living thing now. So we are nearly arriving into Birmingham city centre. So we've just gone past the Matalan clothing store at Aston and by Duddeston. So anyway, here we are. So anyway, here we are now in Birmingham. So about this, guys. So I don't know where the X15 terminates, but just bear with me. So I might have to go this way. So don't worry, guys, this won't happen like this in the flesh. Oh, here we are at last. Sorry about all these delays. Welcome to Birmingham. Hope you enjoyed the journey. Look after yourselves, take care, and see you soon.